Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, The Friendship. In today's video, we'll begin the exercise of Lesson 1 Oshante 4. In our previous video, we have completed the introduction of Lesson 1 Oshante 4. So if you haven't watched the video, go check it out. I have attached the link below in description as well as comment section. So now let's get started with our video. So our first question is choisissez les bonnes réponses. That means you have to choose or take the correct answer. Here three options have been given to you and these three are the possessive adjective. We have already completed this topic in our introduction video. Here the noun is photo, that is plural. So here the answer is gonna be te, because it's plural. Then in the B part it is cousin, it is again plural. So here our plural possessive adjective is vo. So the correct answer is vo. Then in C part you can see that chef is the noun with which we have to use the possessive adjective. And here chef is masculine. Ma is used for feminine, sa also for feminine. We have leur that is used for both masculine as well and feminine as well. So here we are going to take leur. And the D part is Anne révise dash leçon de français avant de partir. So here we can see that leçon is plural. So that's why we are going to take say over here. Then in the last part you can see that parent is plural, s is added at the end. So here we are going to take no. So in question number 2 we have to changer les phrases suivantes comme dans l'exemple. That is, you have to change the following sentences like it's given in the example. So let's see the example first of all. It says c'est un hôtel cher. That means it's a costly hotel. In the second sentence, we can see that the sentence formation has been changed. Earlier, it was using say, and now we have used the demonstrative adjective. That means we have to change the sentence according to the demonstrative adjective. So let's see the first sentence is c'est un café noir, means this is a black coffee. So we can change this sentence as this coffee is black because we have to use the demonstrative adjective. So our sentence would be this coffee is black. Here we can see that we have used this demonstrative adjective. So we are going to change this sentence accordingly. We know that coffee in French is café and is black is gonna be a noir because black color is noir. Now we know that café is masculine, so that's why we have to put the demonstrative adjective as masculine itself. Demonstrative adjectives are ce, cet, set, and say. These four are the demonstrative adjective. CE before masculine noun, CET before vowel nouns, then CETTE before feminine nouns, and CES for plural nouns. Here it's masculine, so here we are going to fill ce. So the answer is ce café est noir. The same way we are going to do question number 2. It says ce sont des bâtiments très anciens. That means these are very old buildings. So we have to change the sentence as these buildings are very old. So first of all we are going to write bâtiment as it is because it's our main focus, because we have to put all the necessities according to this itself. Now here we can see that bâtiment is plural, so our verb that is going to accompany it is also going to be plural, and then the adjective that is très ancien is also going to be plural. And now it's turn for the demonstrative adjective, going to be say. Then coming to the C part, which is c'est un théâtre célèbre, means this is a famous theater. So here we have to change the sentence as this theater is famous. We have to first complete the sentence. Now here my sentence is completed. I can see that théâtre is masculine because here the adjective that has been used with it is also masculine. Simply here I'm gonna put ce. It became ce théâtre est célèbre. And coming to the D part, it is c'est une maison blanche. If you are not clear about the gender of the noun, what you can do is you can look over the sentence. Here in the sentence you can see that une is used and blanche is used. These are the feminine version of the indefinite article and the colors respectively. So that means here our noun that is maison is feminine. So we have to change this sentence as this house is white. So for feminine we use cette, and the noun over here is maison, and a blanche is gonna be as it is. Our answer to this question is cette maison est blanche. Now coming to the last question, it is ce sont les jardins publics, means these are public gardens. So here we have to change this sentence as these gardens are public. So here you can see that jardin is used as plural, and for plural we have the demonstrative adjective as say. So we are going to first place say, then we are going to put our noun jardin, and then put the verb sont and the respective object which is public. So the sentence became ces jardins sont publics. So this was question number 2. Now coming to question number 3, which is conjuguer les verbes entre parentheses au présent. That is, you have to conjugate the verbs that are given in the brackets in present. So first we'll see what are the verbs that are given to us in the bracket. In the very first part, the verb is connaître, that means to know. So we have to conjugate connaître with vous and with nous. So the conjugation of connaître verb with vous is connaissez, and with nous we have connaissons. We have to learn the irregular verbs according to their own conjugation. Then coming to the B part, which is the apporter verb. Apporter means to bring. So here we have to conjugate the er verb according to the subject. So our first subject is tu. So with tu, the conjugation of apporter verb is gonna be apport with es. Then in the second blank it is je. With je we have the conjugation of apporter verb as apport without the s. Then in the C part it is the composé verb. So we have to conjugate the composé, which is the er verb, with il. So with il the conjugation of composé verb is gonna be compose. Coming to the D part, in which you have to conjugate the venir verb, which is irregular verb. Rest all these three are the irregular verbs. So with venir the conjugation of L is vient, V-I-E-N-T, and with no the conjugation of venir verb is veno, V-E-N-O-N-S. Then coming to the E part, in which you have to conjugate the pouvoir verb. So here you can see that the subject pronoun is on. Now many a student will get confused that what is this on. On is the subject pronoun which is third person singular to refer one. For example, if you say one calls the France the hexagon because the shape of its map is in the form of hexagon. So here you have used one. You are not sure that which one, who are you talking about. It is plural, but in its actual sense it is singular. So in French you have this as on, and it is placed with il and l. So whatever the conjugation of il and l subject pronoun is, the same you have for on. That means here we have to indirectly conjugate pouvoir verb with il or l, and we'll directly get our answer for on as well. So for pouvoir the conjugation of on is gonna be p. It's not like on means il, l, he, she only. No, they have different meaning. I was just telling you this because you can easily remember il or l, but some students have confusion in on, where to place on. So the conjugation of il, l, on is the same. Then coming to the F part, which is vouloir verb. So vouloir would have to be conjugated with vous, and with vous the conjugation of vouloir verb is voulez. Now coming to the question number 4, which is écrivez un petit dialogue en utilisez ces verbes et jouez-le avec un de vos amis. That is, you have to write a small dialogue using the verbs that are given to you, and you have to play a role with one of your friend of the same dialogues. So here we can see the verbs are réserver les billets, that is book the tickets. Aller et jouer à la plage means to go and play in the beach or at the beach. So here the verb is réserver. Here the verb is aller and jouer. Then again you have aller dans les petits restaurants, that is to go in the small restaurant. Voyager à Marseille, here the verb is voyager, that means to travel. Venir rentrer après une semaine means venir is to come, rentrer is to return, come back après une semaine, after a week. So you have to use these verbs to form a dialogue. A sample of this answer is there on your screen with the French and English translation. You can take a help or reference from these dialogues and form your own. Then coming to question number 5, which is again conjugating the verbs that are given in the bracket. Let's read the first one. It is nous perdre dash toujours au jeu de cartes. Here the verb is perdre. Perdre means to lose. So here it has been told that we always lose in the card games. So we have to conjugate perdre verb with nous. And the conjugation of perdre verb with nous is perdon. P-E-R-D-O-N-S. Then coming to the B part, which is vous résoudre dash ce problème difficile. Résoudre is to resolve. Résoudre is again an irregular verb whose conjugation is very different. The conjugation is there on your screen. You have to learn this conjugation. So with vous, the conjugation of résoudre verb is gonna be résolver. So you can see that soudre has been totally changed into résolver. So the spelling is R-E with the accent aigu, S-O-L-V-E-Z. Then coming to the C part, which is remettre. So you have to conjugate remettre with tu. So you can see that it has mettre verb in it. Simply you have to conjugate the mettre verb and just put re in its front. So for remettre with the subject pronoun tu, the conjugation is remet, M-E-T-S. So this is the answer to part number C. Then talking about part number D, in which you have to conjugate mettre verb with je. So with je the conjugation is M-E-T-S. Then coming to the E part, which is les hirondelles revenir dash chaque année au printemps. Now what are les hirondelles? Those are swallows, which are the birds. So it has been told that the swallows return or come back each year in spring. So here you have to conjugate revenir verb. You can see it is a mixture of re plus the venir verb. That means you have to conjugate the venir verb first of all and just add re in its front. So with venir you have to conjugate les hirondelles, which is plural third person, and the conjugation is going to be re, and you have to conjugate venir and its conjugation is reviennent. So this is the answer to part number E. Then talking about part number F, in which you have to conjugate the partir verb with vous. So with vous the partir verb conjugation is partez, P-A-R-T-E-Z. Then coming to the G part, which is sortir. You have to conjugate sortir verb with nous. So it became sortons, S-O-R-T-O-N-S. Then in the H part, you have to conjugate dormir verb with il, the third person plural, which is to sleep. So with il, the conjugation of dormir verb is dormo, D-O-R-M-E-N-T. So this is the answer to part number H. Then coming to question number 6, in which you have to accorder les adjectifs. That is, you have to accord the adjectives the adjective that has been given to you in the bracket, you have to accord the adjective according to the noun, gender or its number. So in the first part, you can see that the noun over here with which we have to use the adjective is pupae, and it is feminine plural. So belle is already feminine, so we have to make it feminine plural. So it's going to be belle, B-E-L-L-E-S. So you have to rewrite the sentence by adding belle in front of pupae. Then coming to the B part, which is les nouveaux élèves sont nombreux. So here you can see that élève is masculine plural, or it can be feminine plural as well, but students can be a mixture of girls and boys also. So in general, we are going to take it as masculine itself. So here you can see that élève is plural. So for nouveau, we have to make it plural as well. So nouveau would be N-O-U-V-E-A-U-X, not S. Whenever a noun or an adjective ends with A-U, so in its plural form, you have to take X rather than S. So that's why here the answer is nouveau. So you have to rewrite the sentence by adding nouveau to it, this nouveau. Then coming to the C part, in which you have to put villa for the fillet. So cette fillet means this little girl, est très villa. Villa is an adjective that means naughty or mean. So villa would be V-I-L-A-I-N-E. We have to make it feminine because the noun over here is feminine. Then coming to the D part, in which Paul est impoli. Impoli is polite, impolite. So here Paul is masculine and the adjective is also masculine. So there is no need to change. This is correct form. Then coming to the E part, in which Ali a une jolie robe rose. So here jolie has been used with the dress, with the beautiful dress. So we have to change jolie and it would be J-O-L-I-E. We have to just add E. Then in the F part, la fille de ma sœur est excellent en maths. So here the quality of your sister's daughter has been told, which means feminine. So we have to convert excellent also in feminine, for which we will simply add E at the end. So this is the answer. Then les élèves de cette classe. So here you can see that les élèves is plural. So bavard would also be converted into plural by adding S. Then la femme de Jules est vraiment beau. So here you can see that the wife of Jules, that means it's feminine. So we have to convert beau into feminine, and the feminine version of beau is belle. Then the last second part is le chien du directeur est très poilu. Poilu is furry or hairy. So here you can see that le chien is masculine and poilu is already masculine, so there is no need to change. It's the correct form. Then coming to the last part, which is ce garçon est imprudent. Imprudent is careless or reckless. So you can see that ce garçon is masculine and imprudent is also masculine. So there is no need to change. It's the correct form. Coming to the seventh part, in which you have to make this sentence negative. So I've already told you that whenever you are forming negative, you just need two balloons. The first balloon is called the balloon. The second balloon is called the pa balloon. In the mid, you have the person who is going to fly these both kites, and that's the verb. So before verb, you are going to add ne, and after verb, you are going to add pa. First sentence, you can see that sit équipe de jeune joue au ballon. So here our verb is joue. So here we are going to add ne in front of joue, and after ne you have the verb, and after joue you have pa. So you are going to rewrite the sentence as cette équipe de jeunes ne joue pas au ballon. Then in the B part, it is ils s'informent tous les soirs dans son bureau. So here the verb is s'informe. You can see the reflexive pronoun over here. Whenever a reflexive pronoun is added, you will consider it as one verb only. So you are gonna add ne in front of s'informe, and after that s'informe is gonna be as it is written, and after this you are gonna add pas. So it becomes il ne s'informe pas tous les soirs dans son bureau. Then coming to the C part, pendant la nuit, la bébé dort bien. Dort is to sleep. So here our verb is dort. So before dort, I'm gonna add ne, and after dort I'm gonna add pa. Then in the last part, le policier peut arrêter, that is the police can arrest. So here you can see there are two verbs. So this is an important case. Whenever two verbs are there, you have to consider the first verb as the main verb to form the negative. So we have to take pe and put ne in front of it and pa after it, and after that arrêter as it is. That means we have added pe as the main word and the same rule of forming negative. Then coming to the 8th part, it is related to this same part only. You have to reply in negative. So the answer to A part is vous êtes français. So its answer is going to be non, je ne suis pas français. Then in B part, vous habitez au Maroc means do you live in Maroc? So you'll reply no, I don't live in Maroc. So non, je n'habite pas à Maroc. Then in C part, ils sont étrangers means are they strangers? No, ils ne sont pas étrangers. Then elle a 18 ans, is she 18 years old? No, elle n'a pas 18 ans. Then last part, nous arrivons à 8h means are we going to arrive at 8 o'clock? Then no, nous n'arrivons pas à 8h. In the 9th question, you have to put the sentences into order. These are very important kind of question. You will definitely see them in your exams as well. So whenever you are doing such kind of question, try finding the subject first of all, and then finding the verb. The object will be automatically in front of you. So here in the first sentence, our answer is going to start with maman, and the answer is going to be maman coupe les légumes pour la soupe. Then in the B part, its subject is going to be il, and the verb over here is renverse. That means he spills. Then here you have son. Il renverse son bol de soupe. Then in the C part, you have the subject as papa. Then papa prend is to take the verb le train pour se rendre au travail. Then D part, un petit garçon joue du piano. Then the E part, chaque semaine, je vais chercher des livres à la bibliothèque. Then in the F part, the answer is fenêtres de cette maison sont fermées. Then in the G part, it is elle colorie, that means she colors ce dessin avec beaucoup de soin. That means she colors this drawing with a lot of care, or you can say patience. Then coming to the 10th question, in which you have to fill with the demonstrative adjective. I've already discussed the demonstrative adjective are ce, cette, then set again for this feminine one, and say. So in the first question, you can see that the noun is fleur, that is plural. So here we are going to fill ces. In the second question, it is route, that is feminine. So here we are going to fill set. Then in the C part, it is soir, which is masculine. So we are going to fill ce. Then in the next question, it is lettre, that is feminine. So we are going to fill CETTE. And in the last question, you can see that article begins with a vowel. So here we are going to fill CET. In the 11th question, you have to complete with the adjective tu. So in the very first question, you can see that here the noun is mes amis, that means friends, and that's masculine, not feminine. So for masculine plural, we have tous. So in the first part, we are going to fill tous. Then in the B part, il doit travailler dash la semaine. Here la semaine is feminine. So we are going to fill toute. Then in the C part, it is la classe, that is feminine. So again, here we are going to fill tout. Then in the D part, it is je prépare pour dash les examens. So here les examens is masculine plural. So here we are going to fill tous. And in the last part, le monde is masculine singular. So here we are going to fill tout. I hope the exercise of this chapter is clear to you. To face any doubt in any of the question, if you haven't understood any of the question, you can comment me down or even mail me on my Gmail ID friendship25@gmail.com. For more such syllabus content for grade 8 French, do subscribe to my channel so that you never miss any notification. And for any personalized tuitions, then also contact me on my Gmail ID. You will get one-to-one personalized question and weekly tests and reviews of your performances. The fees are also not very expensive, so don't miss this chance. Prove your score in French language with me. So we'll meet in the next video with another chapter introduction video.